Team Singapore has had to adjust food and nutrition supplies because of COVID-19 measures that are in place at the Tokyo Olympics. A smaller delegation means no chefs and no dietitians. Restricted movements also mean replenishing supplies every day. That's not going to be easy. Alif Amsyar looks at how the team is managing to keep those athletes in tip-top shape.
Chicken rice and laksa, comfort food usually whipped up by a chef or dietitian at previous Olympic Games. But things will be different in Tokyo.
Movement is largely controlled, so we are not allowed to go supermarkets to replenish the food for the athletes. So this is why these bags are super important, because they provide them with the snacks that are familiar, so that when they finish competing, they can recover in a way that best suits them.
Each bag is customized to suit an athlete's dietary needs as well as personal favorites. I went on a grocery run to find out how these are chosen. There are two things I have to keep in mind. Some items will have to last for longer periods.
This is like a ready meal. Basically, it's rice and meat all cooked in one meal. And all the athlete needs to do is to warm it up.
It's also about keeping athletes fueled while on the move.
Sometimes we might have delays or even waiting for the bus and everything. So during those unexpected inconvenient times, we are gonna need like some energy, some food intake, as to prepare for better competition performance.
So what are some of the nutritional values that we are looking for?
So we are looking out for things like carbohydrate. So the carbohydrate is to replenish the fuel that they used up during training or competition, and then the protein is for muscle building. So with every event like training or competition, you're going to end up with a little bit of muscle damage.
And there's also the regular import restrictions to consider.
One of the considerations that we had were, entry of items into Japan. So like some countries can be quite strict. And for now, we know that fruits and vegetables cannot be brought into Japan.
For some athletes, knowing what food supplies they have in Tokyo is one thing less to worry about.
It definitely brings comfort in a way that it kind of like familiar food. Like I was given powdered soy milk as well, because when I'm at home I drink soy milk for like protein and recovery, to help with recovery. So I think that would definitely help ease my mind, knowing that I have the resources to like fuel my body right.
I guess helps to minimize contact with other athletes, just to be safer in like the whole COVID situation. It's just good to know beforehand like what kind of snacks that I'm bringing. It really takes off like one thing out of my mind.
Food for thought as the athletes prepare to step up to the plate at the Games.